Hi, community. How are you doing? How is everyone's 24 hours going? Good? All right, all right. Thank you so much for finding my channel again, finding our channel again, right? So do me a favor. There we go. Do me a favor. If you like what you see, hit the like button. And also don't forget to subscribe. So, how have your 24 hours been going? Hopefully they were blessed and you were abundantly um loved and loving, right? Hopefully that's how it went. Okay, real hand sanitizer everywhere. You know me, the one woman editing and production crew over here. Hopefully the light is enough. I always try to catch this natural light coming in because it's absolutely gorgeous. I'd rather that instead of the actual light. So we'll see. Okay, so how is everybody doing? I don't know. I hope everybody did not do what I've been doing for the past 2 days here. I have been watching the Darrell Brooks trial. Oh my goodness. I mean, one thing, I'm not a lawyer and so anything like that. I have no advice for you. But there's a lot of lawyers that are on talking, and I'm actually spending a day doing that. I'm just watching what they're saying. But when I watched the trial, one thing that was obvious to me, and I mean, let me know what you think about it, right? So one thing that's obvious to me, just a regular person, I've served on a jury before, and that will be a story time following this video. Um, it's just looking at it. First of all, that was a tragedy that happened. All those lives affected. Um, I don't understand. I was trying to understand what happened. I'm watching it on YouTube, watching the actual trial, thinking I'm getting information from it, and I'm not really getting a whole lot of facts in the information. It's like a lot of, you know, back and forth lawyer stuff. But I do understand that people have died from this, and I do understand that people's lives have been imaginably, like unimaginably affected, okay? My heart goes out to everyone. I heard one of the parents get on and she was talking, and my goodness, I don't know. I'm a parent and I don't know if I could do it. I really couldn't do it. I don't think I could. So my heart goes out to them. My heart really goes out. I mean, you don't ever think going to a parade this is going to happen. It's just a nice wholesome event. It's a parade. And it happened in 2021, so we were just coming they were having the parade after our lockdown. So I imagine everybody was happy and probably people hugging and kissing each other and seeing each other for the first time in a year. Because remember, we locked down as a country in March 2020. So this was the first time everybody was out. And I remember November where I live, I did not go to any family functions for almost a year because of our lockdown and because at the time I worked nonstop. So I really wasn't going to put any family members at risk other than people that were living with me. I was not putting anyone at risk for potentially developing this deadly virus that had no cure at the time. So I was already risking myself out there, but I had bills I had to pay. And I remember my family, we did the most Zoom parties, graduation. And the messed up thing was my daughter graduated in 2020 and there was nothing had. So we did a family Zoom session, and I had a cupcake and balloons and everything. It was great. So I can just imagine putting myself in a position of some of these witnesses, especially the parent that had a child, had of her four children, apparently three were injured. So I don't know if any fatalities occurred in her family because she was very understandably distraught reliving that moment. But so my heart goes out to all the families, right? But when I'm looking at this defendant or the representative for the defendant, right? I'm looking at him and I'm watching this whole thing and I'm just thinking to myself, we are watching a man, I believe, a man fight for his life. Like he finally got it during, I think he got it during the trial, that he is in a fight for his life, right? Even though he has unfortunately, allegedly done something to impact people's lives and end some of their lives, during moments of that, I see him just, it's like in his mind, he's getting it finally that this is the moment and it's a make or break. So, understandably, his emotions go back and forth. But just the how many times and what he says, like sometimes I have to like pause it because I'm watching it on YouTube and then think to myself, what is it he said? Like, let me rewind. And I do. I go back and I watch it again, and it's like, okay, I mean, so that's how I look at it. You're watching a man literally get it and fight for his life, and it's like, to me, it kind of is like the moment when you realize that no one is going to save you but you. That's what I mean. It's like no one's gonna save him but him, and he's realizing it. And I would even say that at some point he said to himself in his head, like, I need to get a lawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe with all my spirit in that, in certain moments he had that thought, but I feel like his ego is strong, and I feel like he is, the feeling I get from him watching him, his energy, I get that he doesn't know how to stay out of his own way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the kind of person that just doesn't know how to stay out of his own way. He doesn't understand how to do it. He's heard about it, he's heard other people do it, but he doesn't know how to do it you know and I've met people like that. I've read for people like that. They really do try to make good decisions, but it's something going on that he can't stay out of his own way. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards on this gentleman just to see what the f is he thinking. Like, that's what I'm entitled is, what the f are you thinking? And I try not to curse on my channels, so I don't do that. But what is going, like, what are you doing? Like, and then I put myself in his position. I said, if I were fighting for my life, if I had seven, I believe it's seven life sentences against me, um this might not be the time I'm going to do it by myself. I may have to, sign over some rights to some videos in the future and get that money in advance to pay for a legal team, because it's really too important, right? It's just important. So let's get into his head and see what the F is he doing? Like, what is this? But it is entertaining, and this is my self care day. And part of my self care is, of course, filming Community Dog. She has a new video. Go see it. It's great. She actually has two videos, but me and storage aren't friends, so I gotta delete some of her other videos. But yeah, so she has a short, and oh, bless you. She has a short, and she has a TikTok account as well. So she's on TikTok too. But and Community Cat, I don't know where he is. He came in when I was getting ready to start my reading, and he just looked at me and walked away. He also has a YouTube, and he doesn't have a TikTok account. He shares his sister's. Okay. All right. So let's go. So, Divine, thank you so much for this day. And thank you for just allowing me to be with the community and allowing the community to come in as they see and they're energetically drawn to. I want to pull some energy on this gentleman, Mr. Darrell Brooks. And I want to, and I'm also going to refer to him as he referred to himself, the representative, the third party representative for Darrell Brooks, because that is also going to help me focus the energy onto him. I have to get into his space, what he calls himself, not what everybody in the world calls him. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And this is entertainment purposes. I've done this before, but privately, um, where there'll be someone and I'll see them and I'll pull cards, or I usually do it intuitively. It just comes to me if I'm in their energy field, I could do it. But I've done it before and it actually worked. It was great. One, it was a YouTube a personality who, we've had conversations before, so I know this person, I know her. And I said to her, I was like, hey, let me pull some cards and send you a reading. And she was like, absolutely. And when I did, she responded to me. She was like, how in the hell did you know that? I was like, right. And it turned out true. It was interesting. And I told her, because I have gifts. It's not like I'm saying, oh, I got it right. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that with the level of accuracy, she was shocked, right? Because you tell people you're an empath, they're like, a what? Like, they're not really used to an empath. They know psychic, they know spell worker, they know some people call themselves a witch. They know those, but they don't know what an empath is. An empath is of the light. So we see and feel and can connect with energies on a higher frequency. I use the cards to further process those emotions and those thoughts. Most of my cards are the oracle cards. But the tarot cards, as I'm getting different decks, that's the only tarot deck that's not new to me, which is my deck, is Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my deck. But all these, this is new, this is not new, this is new. And this is Rachel True. I'm gonna try her again. I haven't, done a whole lot of studying for her cards because some of them are different. So you may see a book come out, but let's just get into his energy. All right. So thank you, Divine. I'm trying to get into the energy of Darrell, Mr. Darrell Brooks, or the third party representative for the defendant, which is Darrell Brooks, as he calls himself, the third party representative. Thank you. What battle is he facing internally? What's his battle internally? Too many cards, please. Okay, what battle is he facing internally? There we go. Okay. Turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. The hummingbird. Okay. He's got love issues now. All right. So he is, his overall energy is thinking of love. Um, it might be, yeah. That might be tapping into his issues with his child's mother, right? As we saw him on the stand with her. When she was on the stand, that was quite interesting. It's quite interesting. All right. Thank you so much. May I have a tarot energy on Mr. Brooks? The Fool. Okay. He's taking a risk. Ooh, too many cards. He's taking a risk. So the first card out, what I asked, can I have energy on Mr. Darrell Brooks? Energy on the representative of Mr. Brooks. It said the Fool. Okay. So he's got love on his mind. And then he's also got the Fool card coming out. Okay. All right. Can I have another one, please? More energy on the representative, the third party representative for Mr. Brooks. More energy on Mr. Brooks, the third party representative for Mr. Brooks, please. Okay, Hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Okay. So he's clearly he's at a crossroads. Clearly, and he does not quite know what to do. Okay, he does not quite know what to do. It's almost like he's split. He's polar. He's split two. Okay, he's got risk on one hand, high risk, and then on the other hand, he thinks he's right, and he's stuck at a crossroad. He's the hangman in reverse. Okay, so this is giving me that he may not quite be. He's getting the realization that things are higher risk right now. He's getting that realization that is coming in, but I think it's happening too late, right? Like I was saying previously, um, he might have thought, let me get a lawyer as he started going into this, but he can't. He can't. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, he can't. Right? So High Priestess energy is always very focused, kind of selfish kind of energy, right? So that's in reverse here. Okay, so he's at a point where he knows there's a crossroads. He knows that he really should get some other representation here. He should get something else, but he's not going to. I believe because it's too late. I believe it's too late for him to do that in the trial. It's too late. Okay. Five of disc in reverse as well. Okay. So there's just luck is not really because of this one decision, and the decision he made. I know a lot of people say they wouldn't have made the decision, but this is showing me it was an earnest decision. It was not like the decision to. It doesn't show me he's representing himself. This just shows me that he had a decision to make. He took a big risk, and it's not paying off right now. He doesn't think it's paying off. And he also has love on his mind. So he's distracted. So this shows me there's a distraction going on. He's not focused. He's not. There's a distraction going on with him aside from the trial. Aside from the trial. He's got other things on his mind. Okay. All right, may I have more energy on the hangman? We know the decision he made. That's why I'm not asking for the full. We know that the decision was tricky. Can I have more energy on this hangman? What about this hangman for the representative of Darrell Brooks? The third party representative of Darrell Brooks or Darrell Brooks. What about this? Oh. Yeah. Up in his head. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Nine of Swords. So he's stressed out right now with his decision. He still has more decisions coming up. I don't want to say what I'm thinking. But there's an option he's thinking about. Meaning there's an option, no self-harm, nothing like that. There's an option of not finishing this trial. That option is weighing on his head. He has an option. There's an option out there. He's got an option. One thing I can say is this is really this case, along with there was one in Florida too. But the trial wasn't it wasn't televised because an officer was shot and killed. But this is gonna be this case is gonna be used. Like the video from this case, it's going to make a big difference in the legal world. I'm hearing. I don't know what, but it's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference. This is going to be a case that we're not going to not know about. It's going to come back out again. Okay. Because of he's televised. Okay. Ten of disc in the upside down. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's another option that he's being given currently. It's not going to give him the happiness, right? Because ten of disc is the happiness, the family, the life. It's not going to give him that. That's not the option. Part of the option here that I'm seeing with these cards is the option to stop, to get representation, or to take a deal. This is what I'm seeing here. He's getting an option, right? So he's got to think about that option long and hard. He doesn't know, that's what it is. He doesn't know what to do. He's got an option. He doesn't know what to do. Again, he's not thinking, he's not focused 100% according to these cards and his energy. He's not focused on this trial the way he should be. He's got something else on his mind. So, that's unfortunately where his downfall is coming from. Because some days you watch it and he's very good. Even the judge said it. And then other days he's like really not, it's like, but he's focused. He's got something. He's got love matters on his head. And that's really what he's worried about. He's not really focused right now. Why is and look, these cards are not in the upside down. They're not. Okay, King of Disc and upside down, right? So there's not going to be prosperity here, financially. There's not going to be a financial prosperity going on. We know that. But even though there's not a financial prosperity, this case it's going to shape something. I don't know if it's good or bad. It's going to change a way that we do things now. This case is bringing something out with this trial. So it's not the last we'll hear of this. This is going to be like a case study, like that kind of thing. Can I have another energy on this Nine of Swords? What's on his mind? Because he definitely has a decision to make. He's been offered a decision before. There's been a decision offered to him before. And he hasn't taken it, right? That Fool came out. He hasn't taken it. But he might be thinking about it more now as time grows closer. And I have to look. I don't know if he is, because I'm getting doom and gloom. So I don't know. Could he be facing like, I don't know what he's facing. But I'm getting doom and gloom. Clearly I'm getting okay, good for him. Even though he has these things on his mind, he has a decision he has to make, he's unsure about the decision, it's wrecking his brain. He is the Sun. Okay? He's feeling optimistic. He is feeling happy. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's two different energies here in the same person. And that can happen. And no, I'm not saying this is a mental illness. That's not what this is. It's like different compartments, if that makes sense. The trial is the trial. That's this, right? This. But he also has another life. Love life. Happiness. Love. You see? So this is not weighing on him. It's the decision he has to make because there was an offer given to him. So there's a decision he's been asked to make. That's weighing on him. Okay? All right, let me get another energy, please, for the Ten of Discs. And again, these are the Rachel True cards. Okay, then I'm going to pull some Prism Oracle out in a moment. Can I have more energy, please, for the Ten of Discs? Is there any more energy left here? The Ten of Discs for Darrell Brroks, or the entity known as Darrell Brroks. Okay. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. All right. So he's adamant. He knows, he's clear of mind. He knows that he's never going to get this Ten of Discs. He's not going to get it. The happiness, the house, the living, he knows that. He's okay with it. But he's still, it's like he's holding on to his last card, I'm hearing. There's a card. There's something, Four of Swords energy, right? That's very, kind of not backbiting, but very, um, I'll call it backbiting energy, very aggressive energy, right? He knows he's not making a compromise. He still wants to see this out because he already knows that he's not going to get what he truly desires. So he really wants to see this out. Okay? Right, and that's what I was saying in the top. It's like he's fighting with himself. Okay, can I have one energy on the King of Discs? Okay, I'll take the top card only. Queen of Discs. Okay, and right below is the Two of Swords. Yeah, he's not playing. Right below is Two of Swords. He's not budging. That's the problem. He's not budging. Whatever this decision is, he's not budging. And I'm getting the feeling it's a decision of, hey, we've taken this as long as we can. The jury is going to come in and get their instructions. Let's see what we can do. That's the feeling I'm getting, right? But he is in energy around him is Queen of Discs in the upright. King of Discs is upside down. So he's not, and then Two of Swords came out right behind it. Yeah, he's not. Let me put that there because it's supposed to be there. He Two of Swords, he's blind and he's not listening. He knows it. Somehow he knows, or he might be trying to, I don't want to say make money because he can't make money off of this, but there's some kind of prosperity here that he sees and he knows. Okay. But the Two of Swords, he's not budging. It doesn't matter. Okay. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of all these swords. So when it comes to his future, the trial, he has a decision that was given to him recently to make the decision. He is, according to here, an option here. He is not thinking of making this decision. He is aware of what he is going to lose. He was staying up a lot, but I'm thinking the staying up a lot because there was a decision here. He's got, Hangman in reverse. I'm thinking this decision has something to do with the love that he's thinking about. That someone has cheated on him. That's really where he is. He's not here with the trial. He's here. Okay. But he has the sun. I mean, he's in good spirits. There's nothing. This gentleman, there's nothing that's stopping him, that's making him negative or nothing. He's okay. He's all right. But I still do, just as a human, also, I look and say, this man's fighting for his life. That's really what he's doing, okay? Mystery flew out when I was shuffling the deck, and I'll put that on Nine of Swords, right? Because he feels everything is now up in the air. Everything's a mystery. Everything is possible. That's how, yes, it's on his mind. But for him, everything is possible. It's like a no can be turned into a yes. That's what I'm getting from him. Oops. Feet belong on the floor, so I don't get that. Everything is a possibility for him. Everything's a possibility. Okay? And rest is in the upside down, which also indicates no rest. Right? So that will go with this Nine of Swords, But he's in good spirits, guys. He really is. He's just, he found a balance. It's like, I guess you get to a point where it's like, all right, this is just how this is going to unfold. And he's going to fight tooth and nail until the end decision, right? I don't want to say the end, or it's nothing like that. It's the end decision is made. But he was given a decision to make. Sorry, I'm yelling from across the thing. He was given a decision to make that he's not gonna do it. And he's frustrating people. Okay, I see that he's not, intuitively, I see he's not taking visitors anymore. Right? He's not taking visitors. upside down here. He knows this is not his future anymore, so therefore he is staying to himself and he's serious about it. Four Swords is out here. He's very serious. But intuitively, I see him not taking visitors. He's not really talking to people where he is. I don't know if he's in the jail. I guess he is because I saw no visitors. I literally saw that sign. So he's not taking anything. He's just I'm waiting for Hermit. I was waiting for Hermit to come out, show me he's in solitude, but he's not in solitude. He's just not taking visitors that want to talk to him. Okay? There's people that want to talk to him. All right? And his card came out. Take a breather. All right? So that's like what he's telling them, mooning Cancer. It's what he's telling the people who are looking to see him. Take a breather. It's the weekend. Go do something nice for your family. He's in that kind of mode, okay? He's in that kind of mode. All right. All right. So this was a new reading. I just wanted to pick up the energy on him, and I think I got it 100%. He's got all these swords out here. He's not ready to call defeat, and he's not ready to give anything up. But this case, intuitively, I'm getting is going to change something about the legal system, and I don't know what it will, but it is going to have an impact. There's an impact here. All right, thank you so much, guys, and thank you for watching with me as I go through this process. And let's just watch and see what happens, okay? All right, have a wonderful and beautiful, prosperous, and productive day. Enjoy your 24. Bye-bye.